The night, everything went quiet. A gentle night wind, birds faintly chirping, occasional car passing far away. I thought the howling would be what broke me. Turns out it wasn't the noise that drove me out. It was the silence. After Mark disappeared, the woods around my house went dead. No birds, no insects. Even the wind stopped moving through the trees. It felt like the world was holding its breath. First, I thought maybe it was over. Maybe whatever had been stalking me finally found someone else. But silence isn't peace. It's a warning. I heard light footsteps on the wooden floor. The first night of quiet, I noticed my clocks had all stopped. Every one of them, even the digital ones. 3:12 a.m., same time I woke up the night it first scratched at my window. I packed what I could, shoved it into the truck, and told myself I'd leave before dark. But I didn't make it that far. Right before sunset, I went back inside for one last look. And that's when I noticed the smell again. Faint, but there. That wet fur and rust smell coming from upstairs, from the attic. A low hum, the floor creaking softly. I told myself not to go up there. I told myself I'd already survived too much. But curiosity and fear, they're two sides of the same coin, and I flipped it. When I opened the attic hatch, the air felt pressurized, like walking into a storm. My flashlight flickered the moment it hit the ceiling, and in that half-second of light, I saw something scrawled into the rafters. Words, hundreds of them, written in long, jagged marks that looked burned into the wood. Not English, not any language I know, just symbols. But one word kept repeating, over and over, between the lines. Stay. That's when the quiet broke. Not with a scream or a howl, but a knock. Slow, heavy, from beneath me. Something was under the floorboards. 3 slow, heavy knocks on wood. It started crawling, following me as I backed toward the hatch. Every step I took, it took with me, just on the other side of the wood. I dropped down, slammed the hatch shut, and the instant it closed, everything went silent again. No breathing, no movement, just that horrible, unnatural stillness. Then the lights went out. The power clicked, a faint wind blowing through cracks. I stood there in total darkness, and for a second I thought I heard whispering, but not from the attic, from outside, from everywhere. Whispers layered over each other like wind through dead leaves, repeating one thing. We're here. I ran for the truck. I didn't look back, didn't grab a thing. The road out was empty, the forest on either side black as pitch. But halfway down the highway, I saw something standing in the lane ahead. Tall, lean, shoulders rising and falling slow, like it was breathing me in. I hit the brakes, but it didn't move, didn't even flinch. Then I realized it wasn't alone. Eyes started opening all around it. Dozens of red, glowing eyes, all blinking at once. A deep, layered growl builds slowly. That's when the silence ended. The howling came back, not from one throat, but from many. A chorus of voices so loud it rattled the windshield. I floored the gas, swerved past them, and for a split second, I saw them in the headlights. Not wolves, not men, something in between. Running on all fours, but watching me with human eyes. They didn't chase far, they didn't need to, because they already had what they wanted. When I stopped for gas 2 towns over, I looked in the mirror, and there, across my chest, 3 fresh scratches, bleeding, perfectly parallel, the kind that don't heal. I'm still running. Every town, every state, the silence finds me again. And every time it does, I know they're close. You'll hear them too one day. You'll think it's the wind, or the dogs outside your window. But it's not. It's them. And when the night goes quiet, that's when you run. Caleb's voice fades as he speaks into the phone. Long silence.